Alright guys, I've got a little bit of a dilemma. I'm kind of been going back and forth a lot with this deck. It's been doing pretty good for us. Honestly, overall, this is a little bit different than the list that I streamed yesterday. So I just realized that there's not really anything in here that deals with artifacts all that much except for Silex. Not that I just realized it, but it's been hard against Boros tokens. And there's not really like too many good options. So I guess Silex is kind of what we're stuck with to a degree. I mean, there are a few different things that we've tried, but it's been the list itself has done really well against all the other decks out there. But this Boros tokens deck has just given us a lot of trouble. So what we're gonna do, I think, is just like take down one of the Sunfalls and add another Silex in. Kind of run the list this way. We've got between Union of the Third Path, Farsight Ritual, Spellgyre, Union of the Third Path. I mean, we've got plenty of draw ability in here. As far as spot removal, Get Lost and Not on My Watch. Not on My Watch has been surprisingly helpful, especially with all the creature lands that are out there. And then we have 9 different counter spells in here. But anyways, I think Silex is just what we're going to do for now. I was thinking about Season of the Burrow, just because it does have the ability to exile 2 separate non-land permanents. That might be something that I try going forward. But for now, this is where we are. We do have a fountain port that we've added to the lands over here. It's been doing pretty well. Obviously, I mean, it's being able to put the 1/1 token in that can actually block for us has been really big, really huge for the deck. So anyways, we're gonna go ahead and jump into some games. I'll show you guys right now where we are. So we need to win 9 games in a row. Maybe actually 10 games to be able to get to Diamond. So we're gonna see how far we can get, how close we can get. Of course, we're trying to get to Mythic. Tent odds. Okay, this seems pretty good. Okay, Sunken Citadel. We'll start off with an Anchorage and pass. Okay, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. We have the Urabrask Forge. So this is red-white tokens. We definitely need to counter this. And hopefully they don't have another one in hand. Go ahead and change myself to the correct spot for the stream. Okay. So they've got a fountain port of their own. Demolition field. Good thing we've got a couple of those. They got to pay 3 to activate it for the fish token. I want to leave the mana open. Let's just go ahead and pass. Oh, I see. Yes, we want to take action. What kind of question is that? 2 blue sources, as well as 3 white sources. Take a blue. Of course they have a Mirex as well. Why not? Okay. So, we'll have to plop the demolition field down there. And we'll wait for them to activate the Mirex, and then we'll take it out. And hopefully, if we get to a spot to where they have Forge in play, then we can find our Silex and take everything out. Theoretically, ideally, hopefully. Okay. Make a 2/2. Sure. So we can get lost the virtue of loyalty. They'll go ahead and use one of the map tokens here. Might as well temporary lockdown. Oh yeah, we love carrot cake. And we have Biza. Or Beza, however you guys want to pronounce that. Okay, so we can use Not On My Watch for the Beza. Maybe we just go with an untapped land here. Because we could Not On My Watch, and then we could also Farsight Ritual, which now the temporary lockdown is just kind of sitting there doing nothing. We could always use that to bargain. Okay, take this out, hopefully. If they don't have any shenanigans. There we go. And I do believe we'll be taking one, my lord. Another carrot cake. Well, look at you, how fancy. Yep, another 1/1. Let's go ahead and do this now. Okay. So, as far as our lands go, they do have a restless land over there. Bivouac? So we could grab the demolition field. Silex is going to be a good call here. So we'll take that. And probably the demolition field. And then, of course, we draw another demolition field. So let's get the temporary lockdown out here. And it's so funny that, you know, I start the stream talking about Boros tokens, and then the first deck we see is Boros tokens. Then let's go ahead and take this guy out. Okay. Yes, we want to take action. And we're just going to wait to play the Silex, and hope, because we don't want to deter them from playing the Forge. Wow. You're running 4 carrot cakes in there, huh? Fantastic. Okay, so they are down, they're at 42 cards right now. 3 tokens in play. They can sacrifice all these, gain 3 life per, which is fine. Land base is okay. We don't see any creature lands over there, so we're doing pretty solid as of right now. I think, honestly, we'll throw another body out there, if you will. Throw the Jace out there.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexian's ways.
Okay. Let's just go ahead and go for all 5.
The knowledge we acquired is still valuable. Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
Okay, let's check their graveyard here. As soon as they... Okay. Make sure that we're passing the turn here. Resolve. Okay. So now their graveyard consists of... Wow. All the caretaker's talent. That's good news for us. You don't see any forge in there. They do have one in exile. 5 tokens. Okay. Alright, so they have 26 cards in their deck right now. We could go ahead and... I don't really want to get the Silex down there at this very moment. We really need to hold on to this, but we could also use another Jace. We have the 3 to put it in play. Then we also have the 4 to sacrifice it, and we have the 2 to search for a Planeswalker. So we might as well do that. Let's go. Are you cool with that, Tentoz? Maybe not. Okay. Let's go ahead and wipe everything out. They'll probably activate their carrot cake in response, but you know, it is what it is. So we're obviously gonna go ahead and select our 3 anchorage for part of the 6 lands that we get to keep. Both of these. Actually, we'll go with the plains and an island. That is the downfall of Silex, I will say, is that, you know, the downfall of Silex is that we only get to keep 6 lands after we pay the 4, tap, and sacrifice it. So, Season of the Burrow might actually be worth it, I would say, you know, in place of Silex. But I mean, it's really cool that we get to find our planeswalkers. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to mill them out. So I mean, anything that helps us get to another planeswalker is perfect.
Phyrexia showed me the truth.
But also,
Flesh
I'm sure that they have the removal for Jace. We could get him down to 10 cards, but we might as well draw some cards because we're going to need that as well.
No secret escapes my grasp.
Okay, so that one didn't really help us out too much. When they go to make their next token, we could go ahead and cast a Not on My Watch. Try to do... okay. So let's counter that, actually. If we do, though, it's going to be 2 more damage coming at it. Sure.
Don't understand what's important.
So now I think they're just going to try to attack into him to take him out. See if this resolves. Hopefully it does. Okay, let's see. No more lies here isn't gonna help.
Too much noise.
Okay, so Jace is a little bit angry. We're a little bit angry. Not really. It'll be fine. So they're at 32 life, and we're gonna need to block a little bit to keep our life up. And if we can't find an answer for the forge within the next couple of turns, it's gonna be game over. Okay, so Union helps us a little bit. And that's pretty good. They're down to 20 cards right now. We can just get them down to 15. And then we could just finish it out. I don't know if we're going to be able to last that long. But I'm really hoping that we do. Brass Forge is going to have 4 counters on it. They can deal... So they're going to trample over Restless Anchorage for 1. Okay, we'll just go ahead and block. Luckily they didn't get rid of our anchorage. Here we go. We can draw a couple of cards here. Hopefully they we have one more creature to block with. They have 19 cards. We'll get through another turn. Okay, so 5 this time. Activate. This one's pretty intense as well. They're all pretty intense once you get up to this point, though. So trample damage 2. Okay. Okay, so another forge. They're at 18 cards, and we're not going to be able to survive 2 forges. But at the same time, we kind of need to draw a couple of cards. Okay. Either way, it's a 2-turn clock. We gotta draw a couple of cards. Alright, cool. We found the Silex. Let's go ahead and do it. So we have, definitely want to keep this. 1, 2, 3. We'll just do that. So Urza Silex is definitely coming in the clutch against Boros tokens, and like I said, like there's not a whole lot of cards out there that do deal with this kind of deck. So now we're surviving. They're down to 17 cards. We just need to get through 2 more turns. We do have a counter spell. We've got the draw spell. We've got a Jace. We've got everything we need. And this will be, I think, maybe my second time beating Boros tokens. Let's go ahead and draw some cards. Alright. So definitely Spellgyre. Maybe even Lockdown? Okay, now we have a few counter spells. We're doing okay. We got 22 cards. We just need to get through one more turn. Okay. Gotta get through one more turn, guys. That's it. Just gotta get through one more turn. Oh. Have we done it? Have we actually done it? Another Jace. Too bad you don't play counter spells.
For the sake of Phyrexia, I will keep watch. Anubis calculates.
Get to the chopper! Do it! That was a really bad Arnold impression. Generally, I do a lot better than that. Alright, so let's do... We already have 2 Silex in there. Let's keep going. I honestly don't know where else to make the room with the spot removal that we have. I've been going over and over and over the deck list, and I mean, this is cool having it in my opening hand, actually, with the Sunfall not on my watch. Not bad. Okay, Hedge Maze. So far, Simic. Alright, so up the Beanstalk actually implies to me that we're up against Domain Ramp. If that's the case, we can afford to play another tapped land here. Okay, cool. So we've got a few counter spells. Generally, we do pretty good against Domain Ramp. Okay. So now they have all the colors at their disposal. Sure, why not? Have your heaped harvest. We really need to have them start drawing cards. We're okay with them drawing a bunch of cards. Alright. So is it my turn? Okay. Let's go ahead and pop a token out there. Just kind of annoy them a little bit, I guess you could say. Okay. Unfortunately, we're going to have to discard one. Unless we just go ahead and throw the Silex out there, which I want to hold the counter spells up. So maybe we just get rid of a lockdown for now. And just hit him with a fish. Sure, why not? So another thing, like, I don't understand why they're not running Cavern. Cavern of Souls, I mean, if... Oh well. We shouldn't complain too much. Maybe we do... Not on my watch. Okay, a Mirex, nice. Hit him for one. With a little bit of a fish. A little bit of a trout fish, if you will. I think that's a trout. I don't know. Wow, they're gonna sunfall the trout? How many people have you guys heard on stream saying they're gonna sunfall a trout? Do we want to counter the sunfall? I mean, it'd be funny. Sure, go ahead and draw a card, buddy. So let's attack in with our trout fish. Got him all the way down to 19 with a 1/1 token. Not doing too shabby. Xerox is having a hard time with our 1/1 token. Sure. We could Farsight and sacrifice the token. Alright, what do we have here? Anything good? I think we just take a couple more counter spells. We do need the spot removal for this angel we've got in play now. 3 steps ahead, maybe. We do need to be able to draw cards as well. We got 2 Sunfall. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Ooh, we have another Silex. We like that. Why don't we just... Could let them try to get another creature down, and then Sunfall to both of them. Attack for 3. Actually, let's just do this. We'll make a 1/1 token, and then we'll also have a 1/1 fish. We'll have a 1/1 Phyrexian. For some reason, they have a hard time dealing with 1/1 dropfish. You really thought we were going to allow that? So this is that hexproof planeswalker friend I was talking about in a much earlier stream, in a much earlier episode of the series. Yeah, Kaya has hexproof, Intangible Slayer, so we're not going to allow that to happen. We're going to counter that thing. Awesome. So now we're in a really good spot. We'll just pass the turn here. It's kind of sad because I almost feel like we're toying with them when it comes to domain ramp. They put all these lands in play and then they completely tap out. So it's not very good against control. Okay, we'll counter this. Might as well make a fish. Then we can activate this. And now we're attacking with 2 1/1s. He thought one of them was tough. Really? A leyline binding? Okay. Sure. Alright. That's funny. I mean, I know it doesn't cost him that much to play leyline binding because it does have domain as well, but it's just... It baffles me, man. Like originally a 6 mana enchantment, taking a 1/1 token. So this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so they did have the cavern. absolutely fine. We can't counter it, so we're gonna activate Demolition Field. My partner, I'd like to take some action. Yes, I would. Yep. So they have Kaya and Hands. They have another Atraxa. They cannot cast, or they can cast up the Beanstalk here if they want to. Okay. So we do have two of the Urza Silex, so even if they did get the Kaya down, we could take care of it and everything else that's bothering us. They have 29 cards, so it would only take one more Jace. Maybe we could do that. Let's go ahead and do that. Because we have enough to do everything we need, and then we could just cast 2 Jace on our next turn and wipe them out. Let's see if it works. Or, okay, there we go. Plus, limiting their lands down to 6, I mean, that's really helpful for us, right? With them trying to ramp. We're gonna auto pay for that. We'll grab a Jace. Choose 6. We'll keep these 2. There we go. So we lose 3 lands, and they lose a couple of farms worth of acreage over there. So now, if they have a land to drop, they could cast the Atraxa or the Kaya. Came in tapped. That's good news for us. Alright, let's see if we can go ahead and cast this Jace. Or should we wait till next turn? Maybe we could just wait till next turn. Let's go ahead and let them have this one. See if they actually tap out on this one. I mean, I really don't think they're running counter spells, and they only have the 1 blue source, but still. They have been known to run negate. Okay, so they completely tapped out. If we get to an untapped land, we win right here. So let's look for it.
I can't stand by when evil threatens the multiverse. You're not safe from me.
Good game.
I've already read your thoughts. You won't stop us. Heh. All your hopes and dreams are for nothing. plans are already in motion.
Alright guys, so we're actually doing really well tonight. We've needed 10 wins to get to the diamond, and we're already 2 wins in. Our first game was surprisingly against Boros tokens, and we won that one, and we haven't won too many of those, so that was really exciting. But yeah, we're just going to keep moving right along through here. All right. So we need 8 more wins. So far, we're 2-0 tonight. Boros tokens and domain ramp. Hopefully we can continue to see some domain ramp and Boros tokens. And I gotta say, like, Urza's Silex is doing a heck of a job for us. Alright, so we've got 2 demolition fields. We're gonna have to mulligan this, obviously. Well, that didn't really help us out too much. We could, we're gonna need to keep the Union to try to get to our next land. And I feel like we could keep these 3, well, these 4. And unfortunately, we're gonna have to get rid of the Spellgyre. But we're not gonna take another mulligan, because it could very well just be more of the same. There we go, found our 3rd land. So Restless Cottage costs 4 to activate, and they have 2 of them. Oh no, and they're gonna duress us. Awesome. Well, I mean, it's cool that we got the No More Lies after the duress. That way we can try to counter Liliana when she comes down. They're playing duress, they've got Liliana. What is this? Oh, pillage. Cool. Let's get rid of, well, we could always use one of these on it. We could use one of these on it. Or not one of those on it, sorry. So maybe, yeah, sure, we'll let them have their card. Awesome. Don't like that one. But do we want to use a counter on it? So many things that we want to counter. Sure. Alright, a Mirex, that's cool. Uh-oh. Resolve, and they take the No More Lies anyways. They play the Liliana, we try to attack in with their Anchorage. Temporary lockdown this. Not on my watch, a couple of those. Get rid of the bat. We have the 2 temporary lockdowns. Yeah, sure. I kind of figured they would take the counter spell because they have Liliana in their hand. Oh, awesome. Why would they play that? Well, okay, sure. Go for it, buddy. So Bristly Bill, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control when a land comes into play. Alright, let's just go ahead and pass here. So Pillage is actually a pretty cool card, and I was gonna say, like, Golgari has like a lot of really awesome like combinations. But looking at the top X cards of your library, where X is twice the number of lands you control, put one of them into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. That combos very nicely in like a control type scenario, with another 2-mana spell that destroys any non-land permanent in play.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
Okay, not going to attack. And I'll show you guys the card that I'm talking about after this game. Let's go ahead and get rid of these, I think. So they need another land. There it is. Now they can activate their cottage.
Don't overthink things.
Alright. So now they have Aquazats, or Alcatraz as I like to call them. Pass. Okay, so I feel like they would probably go ahead and take the Farsight Ritual. We could... see. Could just play it now. Sunfall or Sunfall? You want to go ahead and put the Dread Knight out there too?
We all have things we'd rather forget.
And then they're going to be able to ultimate next turn. And then they can divide it up. And I guess it kind of has to be a little bit evenly. Could pop the Sea Chrome out there. I guess we Sunfall now. Are you gonna ultimate the Liliana? Or are you gonna +1 again? Okay.
Waste of my time. Normally, I'm the one who chooses who lives and who dies.
So they ultimate the Liliana and then they activate one of the cottages and attack in. So this one has temporary lockdown and Fountain Port. This one has the Mirex and the Incubator token. So we're gonna sacrifice pile 2. Okay. Cool. Now we have a Get Lost and a Not on My Watch for their lands as well as their Dread Knight. We could just make a fish token. Let's pass. Oh, another cottage. They found all 4 of them. Okay, sure. Activate the cottage. Oh, sweet. Alright, guys. So, 3 wins in a row. We need 7 more. We need 1 more win to make it to Platinum Tier 1. We need 6 more wins after that to make it to Diamond. And then from there, we need to go up 4 tiers to get to Mythic. And we're going to push and make it happen. Alright, jump right into another game. You guys probably caught me. I will show you the card after this game. But Golgari, it just, you know, black and green, they, Assassin's Trophy is the card that I was going to show you. I'm just going to throw that out there. But black and a green destroy any non-land permanent, or I think actually any permanent. It destroys lands as well. So you have Pillage of the Bog, and then you have Assassin's Trophy. You've got some really great planeswalkers, plenty of removal. So, I mean, black and green control, Golgari control, is pretty powerful, actually. So if we have both the temporary lockdowns, does that mean that we're playing up against mono red? Another Golgari deck. Got a game against Ryson. 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 Okay, a Dread Knight. Just playing it straight out, not trying to draw off of it. We have the lockdown. Sure, why not? Alright. Let's pass. See if they drop another 2-drop. There we go, sure. The more the merrier. Yep, take it to level 2. Well, we might as well play a lockdown, since we have so many. It must be our birthday. Of course, with them running green, they'll probably have a way to take care of the temporary lockdown. Another 2-drop, Caustic Bronco. We haven't found a land yet. Alright, let's pass the turn. So there are a couple of different versions, of course. But I'm pretty sure, like, even this version of Golgari has Liliana in there. Oh, another one. Sure. Pay the 1. Oh, a Vraska. We have to get lost for Vraska. That's good. Let's see. Vraska says they will probably... Okay, they'll just draw a card off of it, most likely. Let's do this.
Embrace metal. Embrace the inevitable.
Okay. Let's go ahead and take Vraska out. Let's see. Could wait another turn. Because we have all these counter spells. Let's just, well, okay. Let's go ahead and just take care of it.
Then this fight won't matter at all.
Alright, cool. Glissa. Talent, sure. Four counter, okay. Has ward 1. We just drew the Not on My Watch. So what do we get rid of? We could get rid of Sunfall. We don't really want to get rid of Sunfall. Lockdown has been... I mean, let's just get rid of a No More Lies, I guess. And then we'll try to Not on My Watch on their turn. In Keeper's Talent, are you going to go ahead and pay the 4 mana that it's going to cost you? Sure thing, bud, sure thing. Wow. Absolutely. So that's exactly the reason why I wanted to try to hold up a counter spell. Shieldred. It's always Shieldred that comes to wreck the day. Unfortunately for us, we could face a plethora of Shieldred. We could go ahead and Jace +1. Knock him down to 1 power. Okay.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexian's heel.
So we definitely need... Okay, so they could make a token here with their Fountain Port. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, again. Good game. We can't get rid of them. So, I think we learned a lesson there. We should have waited. I always have fun in the matches. We should have waited to get rid of the Vraska. We could have waited another turn. Jump right into another one. But first, before we do that, let's go ahead and show you the card really fast. I just think that Golgari is extremely powerful. Alright. Let's go to green. Let's do this. There we go. So Assassin's Trophy, destroy a target permanent and opponent controls. This controller may search their library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield, then shuffle. And so just target permanent, instant speed, black and a green, awesome card. Without really too much of a drawback. I mean, this kind of gets around all the problems that we've been having in blue-white. So I don't know. I think I might actually try to do something for the next series, possibly based around Assassin's Trophy. Let's see what happens. All right. So we're going to try to make up for that game, and we're going to try to win a couple to get to the next tier. Jay Shears. Hopefully Jay Shears isn't running mono red with 6 shots in the opening hand. Cool, so we have the Restless Anchorage, the Plains of Mirex, no more lives get lost. This is excellent. A great curve here. We'll keep it. Starting off with a Heartfire Hero. Hey, fishy, 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 fishy. Hey, fishy, 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 fishy. How dare you? You have the audacity. Already a 4-2 and already a problem. So they only have the one land right now? Let's go ahead and pass the turn. They don't have another land? Okay, they draw another card off of that. Yep. Do some damage to us. Oh, they found the land. There they go. Unfortunately for them, we have a counterspell. Then next we have a counterspell. Then we have a lockdown. Then we have a I mean, this is great. Sure. We don't mind that you get through your deck a little bit. We're trying to mill you out. What are you going to do with all of that land? Okay. Swift Spear. We're down to 12 life. Let's go ahead and get this thing out of the way. Oh, another Swift Spear, I see. So it has Ward 1. So I guess we could just lock down then. Go ahead and lock down now, because we're going to get value off the map tokens as well. All the haste and all the prowess. Okay, well, if we tap out and like +1 Jace and give the Ember Heart -3, -0, they're just gonna go ahead. I mean, it has prowess, so that's not good. If we, I mean, there's not much. We're just gonna sit back and try to exile them after they attack. But if they play another creature and pump it as well, I mean, they do have green, so they probably do have a way to protect Emberheart Challenger. But we don't have a choice. I mean, they could very well just burn us out right here. Okay, I'm very surprised that they didn't burn us out. I think they're just toying with us, to be honest. I don't think we have a shot. And we should probably just go ahead and concede, but I like to play the games to the very end. What can I say? We do have a way that we could block the Druid. But if they have the burn spell, they're going to be able to take out our creature. So let's just do this.
Phyrexian's plans are already in motion.
Okay.
You can be made to obey.
I think that they are about ready to wipe the rest of the 3 life out here. Well, thank you. I really do appreciate that. And sure, I'll keep it in mind. Thank you so much. Oh no. Yep. We already knew. We already knew. So I felt really good about our opening hand, and I thought we were in a pretty good place, but that's the thing with any, red in any combo right now. We're so close to diamond. We're so close to getting up to tier 1 here in platinum. Okay, so we have a temporary lockdown. We have a way to gain life. We are going first. Would like to have something a little bit earlier, but hey, we'll take it. Acid casualty? Okay. Sorry, buddy. Sorry for your loss. Very fancy sleeves. It's just squee. That's all it is. Womp womp. Okay, so Ginger Brute. We played an island. We kind of want to bluff that we have a turn 2 play. I don't really think they're going to care too much, but hey, we'll just kind of act like we've got it. I don't know if that was a deterrent or... Okay. So, at the end of their turn, we're going to gain some life with Union of the Footpath. And hopefully... Ooh, Siren? Okay. Sure. Okay, so Machine Over Matter. Return target non-land permanent to the center's hand. Cool. See if they allow us to gain some life here. It worked. All right, Fountain Port. Absolutely. Let's go for it. They've got 50 cards in their deck right now. So do we. Okay. Attacking for 3. Sure. Not doing anything else. Maybe we use Scrutiny for 2. I don't think we Scrutiny yet. I'm afraid that they probably have a couple of counter spells in there, so we're just gonna pass the turn. Come on, tap out. Tap those islands over there. You can do it. Por favor. Acid Casualty. I need you to tap your land. Okay, let's force them to do something. What do? Do you return the permanent to your hand? Oh, I see. Okay, sure. Alright, so Shore Up is a really good card, by the way. So target creature you control gets +1/+1, gains hexproof, and you untap it. It's pretty awesome. A little bit of a combat trick there. So I know if I play the Jace that they're gonna have a way to counter it. We could go ahead and temporary lockdown and counter whatever counter they've got. Let's try that. Hello, mate. Do you have the counter spell? Oh, Machine Over Matter. Gonna try to take it back to your hand. See if they'll completely tap out here. Sure. I just need to get them to play some spells. Get some spells out of their hands. Five mana. Ginger Brute. Let's go ahead and counter it and see what they do. You've got a counter spell everyone over there, buddy? Or maybe you play another Ginger Brute. No? Yes? No. Wow. Okay. And let's pass the turn. Lodestone Needle Flash. When Lodestone Needle enters, tap up to one target artifact or creature and put 2 stun counters on it. Craft with artifacts. Okay. Sure. We could. No, we'll just wait. Ooh, Unctus's or Unctus? Unctus's Retrofitter. Or is that Unctus's Retrofitter? I don't know. Oh no. That becomes a 4/4. It does not have trample. We could just create a fishy. We could create a fish. Let's do it. Sure. And we're gonna block with the fish. So they didn't have a bounce spell for the fish. I thought they would. So now they're going to be attacking with 2 creatures. We can only make 1 fish a turn. We could actually... I mean, maybe they're prepping for the anchorage and they're gonna bounce the anchorage. We could try to get both Jace at the same time. Okay, let's pass. We'll at least make 1 fish to block the 4/4. Probably end up having to take the 2. I know it has toxic, but still. It's only one point of toxic damage. Let's go ahead and activate this. Go down to 11 and then have 1 poison damage. Okay. They probably have the counter spell. We need to draw some cards. They have us in a pretty tight spot, actually. Okay, let's pass. Very intense game that we have against Mono Blue. Do they have the counter spell? Ah, okay. Okay, getting 7 points of damage in. I mean, that's not bad. Okay, I think we're gonna go ahead and go this route. Hopefully they don't counter it. If they do, I guess we'll follow it up with a Jace. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. He is at 6 lands, so he doesn't feel that pain as much as I'm going to feel it here in a second, unfortunately. Oh, and bounces that. Okay. So I don't think he had the counter spell. So I'll keep all 3 of the Anchorage. We'll keep Fountain Port, Demolition Fields, and the Seachrome. Of course, they have a token to activate. I didn't think about the fact that, you know, they could have had a bounce spell when I did that. I just knew we were in a pretty rough spot. Now we're in a really rough spot. If we could have drawn a Sunfall, even a Lockdown, we could play the Jace, but it's still not going to be enough. Man, good game. Okay. Made a couple of bad calls, and to be honest, I don't have a whole lot of experience playing against that deck. I mean, I've seen Gingerbrute decks before, you know, I've seen the artifact decks. It was just the combo that I just went up against. Like, it's not that the cards are unfamiliar, but this is a little bit different from what I've been playing here recently. So, let's go ahead and jump in. Pober boogers. Poberbergways. Poberbergwis. 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 Alright, so get lost, not on my watch. Our opponent's going first, let's keep it. Okay, Celestia, and I see a rabbit. Here comes Peter Cottontail, hopping down the bunny trail, hippity hoppity. Easter's on its way. So we start off with the sea chrome. Alright. Just go ahead and play a couple of more creatures for us so we can temporary lock down everything. That'd be sweet. We are going to need another white source. We might end up actually taking one of these creatures out with Not on My Watch or Get Lost. Okay, that's the one to take out for sure. I'm worried that we're not going to find another white source. I mean, yeah, we could gain some life next turn. I'm only attacking for 4. Let's go ahead and let it slide, actually. There's the white source. But... huh. I think we're just go ahead and lock down now. I just don't want them to have a, you know, the green source open to be able to protect their creatures. Okay, we got Warren. Let's just go ahead and get rid of Warren and see what they do. You have another creature or two in your hand over there? Okay, rabbit, sure. Are you gonna cast one? Oh. Cast it with offspring. I see. So they'll attack for 3. They have 49 cards. It might even be able to erase them. Possibly.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts. A more efficient solution must be found. Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
Okay, so they're down to 34 cards. We have 2 Jaces in hand. They're eyeballing the card that they have in hand. Oh, I see. So they're attacking for at least 10 here. 11. I was really hoping they wouldn't have the enchantment destroyer. So we should have gained the life. I was just thinking, we had the 3 Jaces in hand. I got a little bit carried away. You know, I thought it was going to be perfect. But they did happen to have the answer to temporary lockdown. And, you know, that happens as well. Moving right along, guys. I'm not even going to attempt to try to say that. I mean, I probably will anyways. As Monk. So this looks okay, but it's probably still not good enough. We shall see what happens. So is this mouse in a skirt or a diaper? Okay, I think it's a skirt. Okay, we've got a fountain port over here. We got the demolition field. We do not like Caretaker's talent. We could get lost to Caretaker's talent, play the demolition field, then hold our counter spell. We do have Spell Gyre as well. Maybe we just get lost to Caretaker's talent. What do you think about that, boy? Counter this one. So it does appear that we're up against Boros tokens, but they haven't found their red source yet. Are they going to play the Forge? Did you find a red source? Okay, that would be a red source. As of right now. Okay, so you're going to make a fish. So they got Fountain Port and they have Mirex. Take out the Mirex. We'd rather be on a 20 turn clock as opposed to a 10 turn clock. Let's see, what do we want? We have one white source, two blue. Take a white. And hopefully we can find another demolition field. Okay, so we'll hold up our counter spells. Carrot cake. So right now they're not showing that they have the red source. Maybe we just counter it? Nah, we'll let it resolve. We have the lockdown, so we're not too worried about it. Of course, you know, they can sacrifice it in response, but they still won't. No, I guess they get the scribe, but they won't get the token. Sure, why not? Make a rabbit a 2/2 as well. Okay. We'll take the 2. We got 20 life for now. We're okay. Could draw a couple of cards. We need to find another demolition field. So is this like a mono white tokens deck that we're up against? We have a fountain port as well. We could Union of the Third. Take Union and fountain port for now. Okay, pass the turn. You're gonna sacrifice carrot cake now? Okay, sure. So, go ahead and pass the turn. Then, we're gonna go ahead and Union of the Third path. But yet another carrot cake. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? Another carrot cake. Who could have thought it? If they have one carrot cake, they have all 4 carrot cakes. And that is a fact. Picking up the field mice and bopping them in the head. Okay. Attack for 5. Sure. Alright, Union here. Back to 20 we go. If we could just find a demolition field, we'd be doing a little bit better. Okay, lockdown. Okay, sacrifice a token, draw a card, sure. We will counter that. They don't need their carrot cake. We have the carrot cake now. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, we could go ahead and get lost to Beza. Or we can just sit here patiently and wait for them to quit. I mean, you know, that works too. I'll take it. Right? I mean, we'll take it. Let's jump into another one, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Magoo. Oh. You've done it again, sir. DJ 48.5. DJ, today's hits 48.5. Okay, I think we're gonna want to take a mulligan. I think that's what we're gonna want to do. Couple to get lost, a union of the said pass. I mean, we do have a couple of answers. I mean, it's not a bad curve. Oh gosh. Please be good to us, Serena. Yes, we should have mulliganed. I know, we should have mulliganed. But the temptation is ugh. Another mono white carrot cake rabbit furry thing deck. Another. Oh, we finded it. Yes. Activist, yes. Do we want to go ahead and play the Jace? No, because they do run Get Lost. Do they have... Are they just mono white? That's the biggest question too, so we need to hold up our counter spells. Are you mono white? Are you Boros? Are you something in between? Pink? Sure. You can have 2 bunny rabbits. I don't care. You can have all those rabbits you want. I'm fine over here. My turn. Maybe we want to draw a couple of cards, because we are looking for a demolition field. I don't want Fountain Port to start going crazy. Of course, they haven't activated it yet. But this is kind of like a free turn. Plus? Yeah, let's draw a couple of cards. I think that'd be okay. It would be okay, I promise you. I don't know if we want this one. Sure, we'll take the creature land instead. Ooh! Piece of candy. And here they go. They are making a fishy. And we are not fans of this, of course. Got a few tokens in play now. Looks like they're mono white as well. So we came across 2 mono white decks. Oh, is that how it is? Now what? You attack for 3 and we call it a day? Okay, sure. I see your point. What all are they holding in their hand? We might as well go... So they have only 2 cards in the graveyard. Let's go ahead and just push this out. We still have enough mana to be able to no moralize.
For the sake of Phyrexia, I will keep watch. In time, all will witness Phyrexia's truth.
Alright, let's take a look at this graveyard.
Worth
Woohoo! What's in here? Well, that's fine. Got a few lands. Oh, is it my turn? Sorry. It's your turn. They played another fountain port. They have 17 cards in their graveyard right now. They have 31 cards in their deck. If we do find another Jace, if we found one more Jace and one more land, we would win this game. Alright, let's pass. And then we'll try to 3 steps ahead whatever they cast, if they cast anything at all. Okay, here comes another token. That's perfect for our Sunfall. Mono white tokens. So let's draw a couple of cards since they're not going to play anything. Or... yeah. Okay, yeah. We shall do this. What am I talking about? No need to second guess yourself, Basil. Planes... okay, let's draw a Jace. Let's draw a Jace. Well... that kind of solves an issue. Let's do it in Sunfall. See if they allow this to happen, which they don't have a counter spell, so I don't see a way around it. And then Demolition Field. And then take out one of the fountain ports. Oh, we don't have any more. Decline. Of course you did. You had to go and ruin everything, didn't you? Attack for 3. Sure. Still no Jace. Got 39 cards. I got 27. Get lost this thing. Okay, let's get lost that thing. And then we could... No, we're gonna hold on to Jace, I think. That should be fine. Okay. So they have the 2 tokens over there. I mean, we could play the Jace and minus and draw some cards. And if they get rid of it, then hey. But we need to get some cards in hand.
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways.
Yeah. Get lost. Okay, let's see. No more lies? Force them to kind of attack into Jace. If they want to get rid of him. There we go. Ah, another get lost. Okay. Fair.
Understand what went wrong.
Land. Nice. Another land. Aww. Oh well. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get rid of the tokens. We could get rid of the Virtue of Loyalty. They have another one that they're going to get ready to cast. But we do need to get rid of the 2 that are in here. So... that also gets rid of our Incubator token. So let's do this. Land. And then pass. And then we'll Farsight Ritual. And we'll use the temporary lockdown as collateral damage so that we can bargain. Sure. Look at that, 8 cards. Do we find anything useful? Demolition Field. It's perfect. Get rid of their Fountain Port. We could also use some life. Could use a lot of life, honestly. Let's do this and the Demolition Field. Okay. So let's do that. We don't have any more, so we won't do that one. And I guess we could try to get lost the token. Put in a 2/2 knight. Sure. They're very persistent. I will give them that. Another one. So at the beginning of your end step. Okay, we can handle the beginning of your end step. Because just as long as we're not getting smacked with it right now, we're okay. Let's do this. Alright, so another demolition field's pretty cool. Probably gonna need a lockdown. Silex to find Jace is also cool. Take the Silex and... Actually, let's take those two. And then we'll do this. Absolutely. Okay, how many cards do they have? They have 19. Okay. 19. Sure. So we would lose 3 lands doing this. We do have enough to find Jace with this as well. And we get rid of their not only their tokens, but their virtues. And they are sitting on 11 lands. So that's going to hurt them worse. Let's do it. So let's keep these. What do you think, DJ 48.5? Okay, so they have a demolition field, so just go ahead and toss this out. They're down to 18. We can get rid of that with the Get Lost. Perfect, we got the counter spell. They're down to 17. Yeah, 2 more turns, guys. Mono Whitekins. I mean, I guess. But why not just go Boros? I mean, I get it. It's a lot cheaper to do. Yeah, you too, bud. Good game. Okay, 3 games away from Platinum Tier 1. Let's see if we can get it. So the 2 Urza Silex are doing a lot of work for us today. They have been. I was thinking about going with Season of the Burrow. It has a little bit more depth to the card, I guess you could say. With the ability to be able to bring back a permanent with converted mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to play, and I think it does get an indestructible counter. So that's a good way to bring back your temporary lockdown. So, I mean, it also puts rabbit tokens into play. It's really not a... I mean, it's a win con. It's removal. I mean, and it can be double removal if it works the way that I think that it does. So, I guess we'll keep this. Case of the Uneaten Feast. So that means we're up against Orzhov Bats, most likely would have to be. start off with Coast. Andresodio. 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 2 Jaces, 2 cases. Absolutely. So far, so good. It's when they start gaining life and we start losing it, that's the problem. But of course we do have Union of the Third Path. We've got 4 out of the 5 lands we need for Sunfall. We've got 2 Jaces, which we're probably going to need. We'll need 1 more to be able to knock them out within a few turns. We're going to... What? Can you guess? We're going to try to gain some life during their end step. Okay, cool. So Offspring is 1. Refill the top card of your deck and put that into your hand. You lose life equal to its mana value. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Sure. We're not worried about you gaining the life as long as we're not losing the life. That's where we draw the line. Alright, so we need to find our 5th land. Let's just go ahead and do it now. Might as well. I don't feel like bluffing right now. Alright. Andresa video. Feed the Cycle. As an additional cost to cast a spell, forward or pay a black. Absolutely. Okay, there's our 5th land. Could also get the Silex out there and just see what they do with it. That would also find our 3rd Jace. They are getting some value off of that guy, but this is a copy too. So, yep. Let's do this. So now they shouldn't want to play any more bats. Should just attack us with what they have. And then we could go ahead and Sunfall, let them fill the... Well, if we could Silex, let them fill the board back up, and then Sunfall. I don't know why they did that. Oh, I see. I see why they did that. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so I don't know what the other 3 cards are in their hand. I think we just go ahead and Sunfall here. Andres Dio. Okay, fill the board back up for us. They don't have anything in their graveyard to grab, so Zoraline doesn't have a target. It's good news for us. They don't look like they have any creature lands for us to worry about at the current moment. And they have 43 cards left in their deck currently. We could just spot remove. And then try to activate our token. Well, I mean, that's not going to matter. Alright, let's just pass the turn. Because we do have the spot removal, and having the Silex in play should stave them off a little bit from wanting to play things. Oh, I see. We don't have the counter spell for Lunar. So if we destroy it in response, we might as well do that. We don't want them drawing too many cards. But of course, I guess they could activate it again in response. Okay, sure. Yep, get some value off your map tokens. Why not? Okay, cool. Nice. Activate the other map token. Another land. Please? Okay. Deep Cavern. Sure. Let's do this. And then we gotta take the 2. Okay, they got Feed the Cycle in hand. They got Deep Cavern Bat on top. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Actually, no. I want to get Deep Cavern Bat off the top of their deck.
Phyrexia's plan machines are already in motion. A more efficient solution must be found. Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
Okay, that was a pretty good turn. We'll take that. Andrasadio. So let's go ahead and search through the graveyard, see what all they've lost this past turn. Virtue of Persistence, of course. How many lunar did we take? Just the one, two, okay. So this is the one, whenever you gain life, each opponent loses a life. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Doing pretty solid, doing pretty good, doing pretty good. What you looking for in there, sport? So 2 deep caverns. Oh, I see. You got the mud flat. Mm-hmm. Of course you do. Okay. Offspring, sure. Let's just see what we draw. $22 cards. I don't know, I feel like I just made a mistake.
Kapask, Imasahak. Retreat is the sensible action. All your hopes and dreams were for nothing.
Okay, so they have a whole 7 cards in their deck. We gotta find another Jace. I was gonna go to minus and draw some cards, but of course Silex also helps us find Jace. So they did draw a couple of cards off of this dude's ability. So Beginning of your upkeep, reveal a top card. Yep. Okay. Zorling. 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 Ugh. What a very long, intense game this one is, too. All it's gonna take is one more Jace. Of course, we can't crack the Urza Silex with temporary lockdown being here. I mean, we can. I mean, they get one creature back. Can they kill me in a turn? That's the question. That's our main concern. There we go. Hopefully. Go ahead and knock everything out of here. They'll get their 1/2 back. And then they do have a couple of map tokens over there. And a couple of life off of that. Okay, I did knock the map tokens out. All right. Phew. What am I? I'm losing my mind. Okay, Channeler. Attack for 1. Oh, awesome. Is it happening? It is.
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion. I will iterate on my performance. Surrender every last thought to Phyrexia.
Alright, guys, we will. Wow. That was really intense. That was extremely intense. Alright, let's go ahead and jump into another game. That was crazy. Crazy with a capital C. Mr. KG. So, a fountain port, a demolition field, an island. It would be really nice if we had a white source. We'd be doing really good. But we do have 3 lands and not 2, so that's something. Yeah. In a perfect world, we would be able to draw a white source on our first turn. On our first draw turn, that is. No more lies would be very fancy to be able to play on turn 2. Well, okay. Never mind. 1 game away from Platinum Tier 1. 7 games away? 7 games away from Diamond. Epical! It is epical, ladies and gentlemen. Temporary lockdowns. 4 land, a Silex. Let's go. Let them eat cake. At least they don't have a land over here that we... Except for this one. But they don't have a token generator in the land base. They don't have a token generator in the land base. So they're gonna keep smacking us with this one rabbit. Okay. Let's just throw the demolition. Nah, let's do the planes. Okay. Sure. Okay, so that's the one we're worried about. This one costs 4 to activate. But when this thing attacks, we gotta be ready. We definitely don't want them to have the fountain port, so we're gonna have to get rid of that. So now I'm thinking, since we have the 2 demolition field, might as well take out the prairie first. Okay, so 2 white sources, 2 blue, so it doesn't matter. What's up, buddy? Draw a card, create a food token. But why? Why do you want a food token? And why do you want to draw cards? Okay. I think... Sure, let him draw a card. They got 47 cards in their deck right now. Oh no. 1/1 token, sure. Another carrot cake. Okay. So let's do Demolition Field. And take out the tapped Fountain Port. This music is very epical. So maybe we temporary lockdown as well? And then let them play some things out of their hands? We'll wait until next turn. Okay. And they probably have the removal spell for lockdown, which means they're probably going to get their carrot cake back. Okay, sure, draw a card, why not? So we leave it at that, we pass. Counter that. So they do have the Caretaker's Talent on the board now. They have Restless Prairie in play. They do have the Fountain Port. Okay. So it would appear as though I'm going to have to play Silex. Could always... Well, I could use this for the prairie. I am wondering if they would have the removal for this. Let's see if we can get it to last a turn. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we can get it to last one turn. We'll go ahead and sacrifice it and be able to find a planeswalker next turn. Sure. Draw a couple of cards, why not? Okay. Awesome. Thank you for taking it. That actually helped me. And we can temporary lockdown and get it back. So maybe, I mean, we could go ahead and Sunfall. Okay, sacrifice a token, draw a card. Sure. No problemo. Okay. We have 30, they have 38 cards. We're getting close. Did they activate one of their prairies now? They do not. Yeah, keep drawing cards. Six cards closer. Yes, take the Silex. Yeah, draw a card. Right? No? Huh. This is awesome. Why did they keep taking the Silex?
The weak-minded will be educated in Phyrexia's ways. A minor setback to Phyrexia's plan. Nothing could be more vulnerable than your memory.
21. Make a fish, sure. Draw a card. Okay, sure. So they're down to 18. Oh, so close. It is an epical match between tokens Celestia and Control Azorius. It's truly a sight to behold. Attack for 2. Kind of need all my land, so I'm gonna let this slide, I think. Okay, so they're at 18. What else are they gonna do? They've already attacked. They're gonna pop a couple more tokens in and draw a couple more cards, because that'd be pretty cool. Alright. Sweet. We got one answer to one of the prairies over there. So we Sunfall this turn. Pass. Sure, make a token. Draw a card. Perfect. Oh, it only triggers once. Right. Once per turn. Stuff cookie. Sure. Awesome. So essentially we've won. Oh, they're gonna make that a 4/4. Sure. Sure. They can do this how many times? One more time? And this has ward 2, okay. So that's 10. They can do it one more time. Okay, so if we could kill both of, take out, we'll block 1, so let's activate. And then take one of them out. And then they should draw another card. Okay, so we block this one. And we play this.
Your hope is wasted. You cannot win.
There we go. Awesome, awesome. All right. So we just hit Platinum Tier 1. Some pretty epic games tonight. And I was pretty excited about the way that Urza Silex performed. It was pretty amazing. I'll give you guys another look at the deck here. So I think that we could potentially go down or go up. I'm sorry, to another Urza Silex. I mean, that card is really helping us set the tone in a lot of these games. You know, helping us find Jace to be able to mill these guys out. That's perfect, right? I mean, with everybody playing so many different types of cards in their decks. I mean, most of what I've been seeing, like especially like Ogari, Boros tokens, you know, everybody's relying on enchantments, artifacts, as well as planeswalkers and creatures to kind of get the job done. And as you keep going up through into the higher ranks, you know, we've been seeing just a little bit of everything. So having something that destroys everything in play is something we absolutely have to have. And we don't really have a whole lot of answers to artifacts, you know, especially I mean, we have Soul Partition, but inevitably they are able to just recast it, you know, which Soul Partition is really cool for like being able to do some pretty cool interactions on our side, bringing the Jace back to our hand, temporary lockdown back to our hand. So I do like those interactions, but honestly, overall, Urza Silex is just really getting the job done. We do lose land, you know, we do drop down to 6 land after it's all said and done, but we are able to clear the board of all the heavy threats, and we're able to find our Jaces and finish the game out. And as you've seen tonight, I mean, it's doing some solid work. Of course, we have had it in there throughout this series. It's just one of my favorite cards, and it is very dependable. And I took it out, I played some games with it, it just didn't feel right. I put one copy back in, but then, you know, I started seeing a lot of Boros token decks, so I threw in the second one. As of right now, I'm happy with 2. Our list did change a little bit because we were running the Soul Partition, and I just, as far as like Mono Red is concerned, I mean, I don't know what to say about Mono Red. We needed the earlier interaction. We threw the Not on My Watch in there because it was kind of like it dealt with Mono Red early creatures. It dealt with Slick Shot, you know, when they go to target it and pump it before they attack or in their attack step. Not on My Watch has been there in the clutch, in those clutch moments to get rid of it. Been pretty awesome for them to waste, you know, 2 to 3 cards in their hand, and then we just exile their attacking creature. So, and then Not on My Watch is also in there for the creature lands who are having a lot of issues. I mean, we have the 4 Demolition Field. Pre-Bloomburrow, we were running Demolition Field as well as Field of Ruin. We lost Field of Ruin. And now we're in a situation to where, you know, we're just heavily relying on Demolition Field to try to get this work done, with people running Mirex and Fountain Port and, you know, all the different restless creature land cards that are out there, and Demolition Field can't do it all on its own. So Not on My Watch, Get Lost, of course, for that same type of thing. Mono Red, early removal, you know, getting rid of Enchantments Force as well. Get Lost has been doing a lot of heavy lifting. All the black, anytime I see black, I just expect to see Liliana in there somewhere, and so Get Lost is definitely one of those cards that I've been relying heavily on. And then, and just in case to get, you know, Liliana in, you know, it's just nice to have that that Planeswalker removal. And of course, like, I know that a lot of guys running Blue-Eye Control, especially in the Mythic standings, are down to like, I think 2 Get Lost or even no Get Lost, but I just don't see how that's feasible. Just with the you know, Vraskas, Lilianas, I've seen plenty of Tefiris. You know, there's just, Get Lost is that card that we really do rely on in Blue-Eye Control. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the games. They were pretty epic. They were pretty intense. But anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. If you guys liked what you saw and you want to support me, please be sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, follow. We really do appreciate it. Anyways, hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one.